That and more right after this. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Whew. Starting to calm down a little bit. Anybody that knows me, I have anxiety, and I had still going through it right now, but I'm coming down. It seems like after it's always in the morning, and it's not every day, and it varies in severity. But once I get moving, get in the shower, and do stuff like this, I come out of it. But man, today was a bad one. I feel my heart racing. I'm almost on the verge of a panic attack. And not knowing why is the biggest killer, because why? There's no reason for it. Everything in my life right now is good. Everybody's happy and healthy, and oh my God. But I'm going to get this out of the way. We are dealing with the potential sale of Manley Field here in Camden, and that field has been used my whole life for like the field days, the Camden Muster, the Relay for Life. It's just part of the community, and the Manley family that donated it to the church donated it so they could build a new church, and the church never happened. So that field's been vacant, and that's why we've been able to use it. Everybody says donated, and it technically was, but the deed says they sold it to the church for $1. But anyway, planning board meeting, village planning board meeting is Tuesday at 6 at the high school, and hopefully we'll learn more. And hopefully we'll learn more today, because I heard rumors that Father Hogan is going to address the church today about this topic. So I'm curious to see what his tone is. This is my theory. Then I'm getting off this because I need to get a break from this for a minute. Because people you don't even understand the messages I get. It's crazy. People talking to me about this and giving me information and asking me questions, and the whole nine runs the gamut, and I enjoy doing it. But it's constant, so I'm going to take a little break from that today. This is my theory, guys, from some of the information I got yesterday, people sending me stuff. In the beginning, it was the Syracuse Catholic Diocese that was behind this sale. Now, this is all state-driven, religious-based stuff, okay? Father Hogan admitted in writing that he is the sole decision maker in the sale of this property. And filtering through the emails I was getting and articles and things like that people were sending me, I firmly believe, this is my theory, but I believe it, that he's the sacrificial lamb, okay? He's saying, along with two people from our community too, his advisors, between the three of them, but he is the guy that's going to make the final decision. I think he's a sacrificial lamb for the diocese from Syracuse. I really do. What's going to happen is he's going to go ahead and sell this property if our board members give him the variance that he needs. There's a lot of legal jargon about that too, so I'm not going to get into that. It's boring stuff, but I believe he's a sacrificial lamb. He's going to sell it, then he's going to be gone. That's what I think is going to happen. Terrified of that. I just hope the two people that live here, Tim and Dee, listen to the community and maybe can have some influence on this guy. But at the end of the day, it's his decision. Okay, enough of that. I wasn't even going to talk about that today, but I did anyway, against my will. because it's important, and then I want to document it so years later we can go back and watch these videos, because these videos are diaries, guys, for me and my family and friends and things like that. And I watch these videos once just to make sure they're okay as far as editing, and then I don't watch them again. But the other day, or a couple weekends ago, Heather had it on out here under the gazebo last year at this time, and 2 years ago at this time, and it is pretty cool to go back and watch. It's cool. So when I'm dead and gone, you can come visit me on this channel. And a lot of you are on these, and people love being on these videos. Every time I go somewhere, people jump in, hey, am I going to be on your video? It's so much fun. But anyway, guys, let's get into it. Friday, the Williamstown field days. Went up there with Wade and Kenny, and bunch of people. That place was packed, and you're going to see in these videos. The Williamstown field days crush it every year. But the reason for going to the Williamstown field days wasn't just the field days food. We went there to watch Still Kickin. Charlie Trudell is truly the GOAT of country singers, country guitar players. I love that man, not just for his talent. He's just an amazing guy. And he sent me a picture this morning, his wife Denise, and she's great too. She just bought a jet ski. Look at Shay's taking a soft serve. Shay, got to do it. But anyways, watch some field days action, listen to Charlie's voice, Spike and the boys. Jason! What? Are you still here?
I'm still here because I'm riding with you.
Awesome. Chuck Primo, guy on lead guitar there. Another level. It's extra level stuff, you know what I mean? He's amazing. You got to be amazing to sit next to Charlie and play, I'll tell you that. My nephew Ryan played with Charlie before, and I remember when Ryan started practicing with him, and Ryan's a very accomplished guitar player, and anybody that knows or watched him play, you know. He was kind of intimidated by Charlie, and he learned a lot. So if you want to learn from the best. And that's the only way that you get better at something, is to play with people better than you. And I've learned that through the years. And God knows when Ryan and Aaron, my nephews, were starting out with music, I was limited, but I was the guy that, you know, got them through the first phases of that, and then they took off on their own and just crushed it. And they both taught me more than I ever taught them through the years as far as guitar goes. And I play better when I'm playing with Ryan and Aaron. I really do. But anyway, let's talk about Dr. Ray, Carrie Ann, our friend Carrie Ann. I've talked about this before. I put videos out, interviewed her a couple times about the lamprey eel treatments that they put in the creeks around here. And she, with her due diligence, and she is amazing at this stuff, research and reaching out to people and asking questions. Got some people from the DEC, the people that treat these lamprey eel streams and stuff, from Canada and Maine, from all over the place. Very, very, very cool. And there was a meeting on that Wednesday, and we went, and it was pretty informative. I learned a lot, I really did, but it was cool seeing live lamprey eel, like adults. They're huge. Check this out.
In the environment, and how it affects both lampreys and non-target species.
Thank you. Let me give you my card.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure out what that New York-based agent sort of looks like for years. But, yeah.
No, that they could be applying lampricide in the smaller rivers if we find lamprey in them. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the lampricide would only be applied if we find a lamprey in there.
They're gross.
However, if there's
Disgusting.
enough water moving in,
So when they're this size, you wouldn't
they
see
do
them because they're
have
burrowed in the sediment.
Okay, that makes sense then, yeah.
We hear that all the time.
population has stopped.
Things are disgusting. And that last clip you saw there was what that lady was doing, that girl was doing in the creek. Those things, they shock the water and it brings them lampreys out of the juveniles. They burrow down in the sediment and stuff in the bottom of the river, creeks, and you shock them and they come out. But she didn't find any in Mad River, which is awesome. Over by the Grape and Grog over there, which is really good. I think they like dirtier, slower moving water, warmer water. That's my theory, but I'm not an expert. But I asked some questions to those guys and they gave me answers. And I think the takeaway from that whole meeting was they're not really following protocol as far as letting homeowners and landowners know that they're going to be doing the treatments and what precautions to take while the treatment is in the water for however long it stays in the water. But anyway, yesterday, the whole Height family come over with the kids, and Adeline, we gave her birthday present. She's like my little sidekick. She's gonna be a freaking blast. I love that girl. She's so cute, smart, courteous. They're doing a great job raising her. But we had a lot of fun yesterday. It was hot, but once it cooled off, I got into it, and we had a blast. But check out some pictures of yesterday.
Come back from Walmart.
Yeah, going back from Rome. It says rest suggested.
Yeah.
I'm like all over the place.
I'm not open to suggestions.
Peggy's like, I'll get him. I'll get him.
Not even kind of.
Well,
Yeah, not bad.
not bad at all.
Put on the belly. You ready?
We'll see.
Right there, they're not easy. It's too hot.
What the heck was that? Oh, that was your bracelet? Oh my
I
god.
gotta keep buying them.
One went in the pool and one right here.
It's too early.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Whoa! You got some speed on that one. You're a slippery fucker, man. I thought she was going off the side. Right before the academy, dumbass. I don't think I'm the right man. That's usually how it begins. This is a good idea. That puts you in a perfect angle. Her elbows go backwards like my knees.
It was awesome. And that was one of those days that wasn't really planned. It was They were going to come over. We were going to give Adeline her birthday gift. And then the whole family showed up, and I loved seeing that. It was incredible. And we went to get Wade's house yesterday too, Heather and I, to take a look that he's remodeling. He's coming along. I think by the end of this month, thinking he's going to be able to be there, living there. I mean, he's still working on it, but livable, you know what I mean? So anyway, guys, I'm going in. I got the flavor of the day on deck. Gonna throw that on. My anxiety's settling down a little bit. Coming out here and talking to you guys, it helps. I'm a guy that can't keep it in. I got to just let it out, even if I talk to myself or talk to a camera. When I was younger, I used to write a diary. I wonder if my mother still has those stacks of everything, every thought I wrote down. It'd be fun to go back and read those again. Some of the stuff I was going through. Oh, and I got to mention this, and you'll see this. You probably saw it in the clip before. Did I already? I can't remember. Oh my God, I can't remember. But anyway, Channing and his friends, they're 12, 13 years old, around that age range, and we're hanging out here last night, and girls showed up. Channing's girlfriend had sent her cousin from Rome or something like that. And we were sitting over here watching them from a distance, and they were having the time of their life over there. And I was having Rachel play through her speakers over there all the old songs from the 80s, like Jackson Browne, all the coming of age movies we grew up with, the soundtracks of those, and then just living through those young people over there was truly, truly amazing. Things are about to change over here because the girls are involved, and anybody that raised a son, and if you're a man, you were once a young adolescent coming into your own, hormones are starting to go crazy around this age. It's going to get wild. It's going to be fun to watch. But anyway, guys, I'm going in, throwing the flavor of the day on. I'm going to enjoy the shit out of today. We're going to have some cloud cover, which is nice. We might get some rain, much needed rain, actually. We haven't mowed the yard in 2 weeks. So we desperately need rain. But anyway, guys, have an amazing Sunday. And like I always say, it ain't over yet. Peace.